Alright, we're going to bonnet clean a couple of rooms real quick. They've already been vacuumed. And he's getting ready to put the pre-spray down.
People said they like seeing the sprayer, so we're going to show the sprayer. This is a...
I just can't get too close to it.
Yeah, we don't want the mist to get up on the lens. This is a $40 pump sprayer from Home Depot. It's 3 gallons. We've been using it for about 6 months. It's the best sprayer we've ever had. We've used like some of the electric sprayers that no pump, and they don't last.
Not so far.
Now this thing here, if you pump it up, it'll go a long ways. And most people buy 2-gallon sprayers, so if you get this one, you have 3 gallons, you can actually have what would be considered 1 gallon of airspace available. And that's, you can pump this about 60 times, and it'll spray for 4 solid minutes. And that's a lot of spraying. You can spray a long ways in 4 minutes. In a house or an apartment you can.
You're not going to do the other room right now, are you?
No. So what we're going to do though is we're going to show a complete, how we do bonnet cleaning from start to finish. We're going to show the spraying. We're going to show the bonnet cleaning, and we're just going to, this is how we do all our jobs. This is exactly what we do. And we'll sort of explain things as we go. Now this right here, this could be makeup. It's kind of a weird place for some oil to be, motor oil to be, because the rest of this don't have that.
The carpet's real worn out in that area too, so someone may just wipe their feet every day there. This was vacuumed before we got here, so we didn't bother making a vacuum video, but I'll show you real quick that there was still plenty of fine dirt and everything. It was there's even a ring, someone's ring in there.
Get it out and we'll take it to the hot shop.
Yeah, it's not it's junk.
But anyway.
But, yeah.
Now we've got the bonnet over here in the sink. We've got the bonnet over here in the sink, and there's a lot of talk, should you use these bonnets dry or should you use them wet? The truth is you should use them wet. That's how we do it. And a lot of people will tell you to use them dry because, and the truth is, they use them dry because they either have a bristle pad driver or they have a Velcro pad driver, and wet bonnets will roll under the pad driver. Or rubber pad drivers, no bonnet will slip.
Hey, how many times do you think we've used this bonnet?
75 or 80 times.
Yeah.
They
last a long time, but you gotta keep them cleaned out.
That one there has another 25, 30 uses in it at least.
Yeah, they get filled up with dirt on every job, and if you don't get them rinsed out completely, and you leave that dirt in there and it dries in there, as the bonnet dries, it's not good. Because it'll wear your bonnets out.
This pad driver on this machine, it will not slip a bonnet underneath it. It's impossible. This pad driver does not have Velcro, and it doesn't have bristles. It has actual teeth, points, and they grab any bonnet and they will not let it go. Now ours is like 2.5 years old, so our pad driver does not in any way rip or tear bonnets. It just grabs them, but you can pull the bonnets off real easily if you need to, but it won't slip them, but it don't rip them. A lot of people claim these pad drivers are so aggressive that it tears their bonnets, but when you use them for a while, the aggressive part of them kind of goes away.
The dark spot pretty much came right out, so it wasn't anything better.
So it's not makeup.
Sometimes you can't tell just at a glance.
It's just oil. It's just grease.
We don't worry about it unless it doesn't come out, and then we just, okay, well now we need to figure out.
Then we get a steam iron and some ammonia, and we get it out that way.
Every once in a while you get something you just can't get out.
There's always a way to get most things out if you want to, bad enough.
When you're cleaning these rental properties and the carpets, they don't necessarily use ultra expensive carpet. Let's just say it that way. And so the carpets don't necessarily last a long time anyway. They're designed to be, you know, to look good for...
They're designed for the rental market.
Yeah, they look good for a year or so, but if people are really abusive to the carpets, they don't even last a few months.
These are like polyester, rayon type carpets. They're not, you know, they're not wool carpets or anything
these
like
These carpets have been in place for 3 or 4 years, and they're pretty worn out.
Yeah, we've cleaned these carpets several times. This particular job, we've been in this apartment several times. This isn't our first time in here. And it always turns out real nice.
Alright.
Well, there's nothing, if you watch the Oreck Orbiter, it just goes right up the edge. It'll get out filtration lines, anything you got a problem with, it'll just take it right out. Because it goes right along the edge with no issues.
And one of the reasons we decided to use the Oreck on this one is because the carpet needs to be fluffed up. And the Rug Doctor's good at extracting, but even when you rake and everything, the carpets don't get as fluffy as they do when you use the Oreck Orbiter, because it does a great job raising the carpet nap back up again and restoring the look of the carpet when it was brand new. It's not going to last too long when people start walking on it necessarily, but it helps make it look good for that first impression. When this is done, we'll just throw a rake on it and rake it up really good, and it'll be fluffy, and the people that move in will be really, really happy.
They'll be happy
for the first day or two.
They'll be, yeah, it'll look good. But this is Bonnet, basic bonnet cleaning. We have a lot of people ask us a lot of questions, and the truth is, it's not rocket science. You don't have to have a doctor's degree and be a surgeon to figure out how to do this. It's pretty simple. And as far as what machine should you get, well, get whatever machine you want. If you want to get a bigger machine and spend more money, go for it. This will do whatever the big machines will do for under $500.
You know, the dirt, that dirty spot that he did, the big spot in the middle, that's absorbed into the bonnet now.
Yeah.
Because the way this thing works, it does extract from the carpet.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of people that want to say when you're doing this, you're just pushing the dirt around.
Yeah, they think you're breaking it down and shoving it deep down into the carpet, but you're really not doing that.
What they're talking about is people who use floor cleaning pads on the carpets. When you use floor cleaning pads, you're not
They don't absorb
nothing.
it, yeah.
So you're actually pushing dirt down, and then you extract it out later with an extractor.
Just like the carpet brush you can use. It's good if you're going to go over with something else. You come back with a bonnet, or you're going to extract with an extractor, but if you want to absorb and scrub at the same time, and these carpets were lightly soiled except for that one bad area, then you can just use the bonnet and save yourself a lot of steps.
I don't even see where it was at. I was going to get one more run through.
Oh, it'll show up in a day or two.
All right.
And one nice thing too, the carpets are not they're slightly damp is all, because you don't have to put too much water in.
And that's how quick you clean the carpet with that machine. And it's
Yeah.
right. Let's go to the next room and make another video. One more.
And of course, if you can get the carpets so you hardly get them wet, you have a lot less chance of having any kind of wick back or browning, because as the carpet dries, it starts to draw up from underneath, and it'll pull up dirt and everything. I guarantee they do not vacuum these floors before they put down the new carpet and pads. So there's dirt under there. If you get that dirt wet, as the carpet dries, it's going to pull that stuff back up. That's what it's called wicking
Now, you
for.
people like spraying. There you go. More spraying.
Now, what do we spend, about 30 minutes vacuuming?
Yeah, a lot longer than we're going to spend cleaning.
Yeah, so if you're trying to make money and you want to do a good job still, it's a lot faster to come in and do a good pre-vacuum and bonnet clean than it is to have to mess with an extractor, especially because you're factoring in the dry times. This carpet, it's a Friday night, but this carpet technically in about 2 or 3 hours, somebody could come start moving in if they wanted to.
It'll be dry in about an hour.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, basically around an hour from now, it'll be pretty much dry. It dries pretty quick. This is what you call VLM, very low moisture cleaning.
Don't forget the flossers.
Hey, yeah, and this is the thing that's kind of slowly taking over the carpet cleaning industry in America. It's the wave of the future.
Well, a lot of people are having troubles in some communities, municipalities. They're starting to get real tired of hearing truck mounts running. They're really loud, and the whole neighborhood has to listen to it. And you got to string hoses in and out the house, which is a security issue. And in some times of the year, you're looking at getting a house full of bugs if you leave the door open a little bit. There's also the security of, somebody getting in your van while you're working.
Well, there's also the thing, if someone don't know what they're doing, they can flood your home.
Yeah, and they're putting down a lot of times a lot of water, and hopefully they're vacuuming it all up, but they may not be, so they can leave the carpets pretty wet. So a lot of truck mount cleaners are starting to move to VLM methods.
Yeah,
and they're using it as much as they can, because sometimes you need a truck mount for the carpets they do. But when they can, a lot of them are starting to go to these methods, because it's just, you got the carpets dry a lot faster. It's just easier, less equipment and expense involved. The chemicals are pretty easy to use. It's just a simple method, and it works really well.
Oh, by the way, when you're doing spraying, always let the pressure off your sprayer. If you don't, it'll mess up your seals will burst over time.
Yeah, you don't want to do that.
We always take off our pressure.
All right, this room's not too bad. There's a little bit of a dark area here, which probably won't be anything.
I doubt it.
There's some stuff here that also probably will. We'll see if it comes right out. It should.
We anticipate a complete removal.
Are you going to wash the bonnet out?
No, I'll just flip it over.
Okay.
And that's another thing. These bonnets absorb so much, you can do one room on one side, another room on the other side of the bonnet.
Yeah, if you want to, you can change them more frequently. You can wash them out more frequently. It's whatever you feel comfortable with. Yeah.
If you feel the need, you can do whatever you want.
Since this is a Friday, we're going to rake these carpets when we're done, and we're going to be able to come back tomorrow and take a look at this and see if we think it needs anything else. So, if for some reason the carpets don't look good after 24 hours or whatever, you know, why is the top of the machine all wet?
So I'm going into, that's just a patina developing.
Okay.
All right. Here we go on another one. Oh, and if you show them those mustard stains, there's some,
there's some mustard stains over
and
here.
they don't care about getting them out.
They're years old too.
They don't care about them, so we're not getting them out.
There's a little bit of a red there. They don't care because it's not enough to really
Here's some
matter.
dirt right here. Let's see if it takes it out. It's going to. Watch.
Some of it's, yeah, it's going to be fine.
Boom, it's gone. All you gotta do is let the machine just sit there and hover. See how I hold it with my fingertips? They don't take off on you.
Don't do that.
But anyway, the machine won't go out of control on you. But when you find a stain there, you just hover. And just let it hover until it takes it out.
Yeah, remember this is an orbital motion. It's not just turning circles.
It's not rotary.
Yeah, it's not a rotary motion. It's an orbital motion, so it's kind of an egg-shaped pattern that goes in, and it's random. So you're actually able to scrub the carpet fibers from all sides, and it does a really good job of cleaning down to the base of the carpet. Because it really whips those fibers around and cleans them, and it's gentle. So you're not going to have to worry about what's called carpet tip bloom,
Well,
things
once
like
again,
that.
look at the control. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm not even. A girl that's 19 as a housewife can use these things.
So simple a gorilla can operate it.
I am.
And there's the proof.
Yeah, the living proof.
Now leave your comments in the section below.
If it was difficult, I wouldn't do it. I don't like hard work. You know, I've outgrown it. So it's easy. And I guess I'll get all the way to the.
Make sure you hit like on the video, and
If you like it.
if you like it, you know, you can hit. This is something that you might want to keep in mind on people's videos. Some people come along sometimes, they like to put thumbs down on our videos, and I get that. But what you don't realize is you're actually helping the video.
You're promoting us.
You're helping to promote the video, because interaction of any kind with a video is what YouTube looks for as a sign of a video that's worth promoting.
So give us a thumbs down.
So if you want to give a thumbs down, you're not really hurting anything. You're actually helping the video to
When we see it
actually
thumbs
do
down,
better.
we're like, yay!
Yeah.
It don't hurt us at all. It makes us laugh. Whoever you are, we laugh at you. And we appreciate your helping us out.
Yeah, and we have the comments on our videos are all set till the comment has to be approved before it goes up. So if you leave a negative comment or if you troll, nobody's ever going to see it.
You're not going to get up there.
And we don't really even, we glance at them, and if it's a bunch of negative stuff, we just delete it. So it's not like we sit around and discuss the comments somebody left. So I know there's people there's people that like to go around and thumbs down people's videos and leave nasty comments, and you know, it does hurt some people's feelings, I guess, but it's just kind of
Don't bother us.
it's a waste of time. Plus, if it's bad enough, we'll report it.
You want to see
Yeah.
it?
If it's bad enough that we report it, you're looking at getting your channel that you used to comment from, getting strikes against it and possibly getting taken down, which you don't necessarily want.
It's
So.
gone. Oh, and another thing, just in case anyone wonders, we never prefabricate stains on our carpets just to make a cool video.
No.
Well, what you see is the reality of what we're dealing with.
It's rental properties that we're cleaning, so they get pretty trashed.
And there's a lot of guys that put videos up where they're giving advice, financial advice, how to get the carpet business, and there's guys that show a lot of before and afters. All we do is this. We can't give you no good advice. If you want to do the carpet business, it's great, get in it. But we show before and afters and how to do it.
And you gotta take your lumps as you learn.
Yep.
Yeah,
that
people
makes sense.
sometimes ask me for tips and help to get started, and I don't give them much more than just a basic rundown of how to get started, because it depends
I'll
on.
tell you how you get started. You get a machine like that, a vacuum cleaner.
Don't spend a lot of money
You
getting
go to an
started.
apartment complex and ask the manager if you can clean their apartment for free. If they like you, you just got in business.
Yeah, you don't want to put a lot of money into it unless you've had experience doing
That's
it.
how we did it years ago. We did one free job and we've been paid ever since.
Now, how much you can charge, that depends on the market that you're in and what your competition's doing. It also depends on your relationship you have with your customers.
I forgot to get the closets.
Oh, yeah, get that. It depends on the relationship with your customers. And if you're in a market that has a lot of competition, you probably can't make very much money on most of your jobs, at least when you're getting started, until you start getting referrals.
Yeah, there is no one who can give you actual financial advice to tell you how to get rich in a poor part of the country. In a poor part of the country, you work cheaper. In a richer part of the country, you work for more money. That's really just basic common sense and logic. Don't listen to people who tell you how to get rich in the middle of a drought. It just don't happen.
We live in an area, there's only 5 other cleaners in town, and they've all been in business. We just showed up in this community less than 10 years ago, and they've all been in business for 20, 30 years. And the reason we get jobs is because none of them really do very good work.
They don't work good.
They charge a lot of money, but they don't do very good jobs. They leave stains behind. They don't pre-vacuum. They're kind of sloppy about their work.
And not to insult truck mats, but they're all truck mat cleaners.
Yeah.
We're the only ones who don't clean on the truck mat, and we have cleaned every last one of them. If you want to get in business, a truck mat's nice, but you don't need one to do a professional business.
Well, we did this job here pretty quickly. We have to go ahead and rake the carpets, and then we'll be done.
We never stopped the camera the whole time. You can see how long it takes to clean the carpets.
Yeah, this is a continuous thing. All right, he's going to put that up. We're going to go ahead and turn off the video, and we're going to rake the carpets. I don't think we want to rake them on camera, though. I'll just...
on camera? I got to put my equipment up. We'll turn the camera on at the last minute and rake them. You can see the final results.
I'm not going to show raking because I'll tell you what.
Okay.
Every time we put a raking video up recently, people just don't care about it that much.
So you guys got to see a bonnet cleaning video from start to finish.
We'll show you
Show them this dolly. A lot of people have asked us, how do you carry? What if you have to carry that Oreck Orbiter? You know, there's no wheels on it. What have you got to carry? 300, 400, 500 feet? $25 at Home Depot.
Yeah, he put a carpet on the bottom to
I put
protect
it just to protect the pad jobber.
Yeah.
But it folds up. You can fit it in a space the size of a coat hanger.
And it's lightweight enough you can carry the dolly and the Oreck up the stairs. So, well, we're going to wrap it up. I think we're going to rake the carpets. You guys get the gist of what they're going to look like. They're going to look pretty much perfect. This was an easy job, and the Oreck really paid for itself.
Now, for us, it's Friday night. That means it's time to order a pizza. We'll be home in half an hour, and a pizza will be coming in a half an hour later.
Yep. So,
a pizza a piece.
Hope you guys all have a good Friday night, whatever night it is you're watching this. But that's about all for this job. Hope you enjoyed it. Remember to be nice in the comments, or else. And till next time, thanks for watching. All right, so the next day, and this is what the carpets look like now they're dry. They look pretty good. I'll show you the other one real quick. We came here to do a post vacuum, so we're getting ready to mess them up. Everything's nice, even. The dark spot was in the middle of the room. It's completely gone. You can't tell it was ever there. So that's the final results. So I hope you enjoyed watching it. Thanks. See you later.